Good afternoon, guys. I'm here to persuade you about the benefits of reading. How many of you guys like to read? Pretty much everyone here in this room. Do you guys read a lot? Have you read a book in the last month or two? Somewhat. Do you guys have a favorite book at all? Anybody?
Adventures of Huckleberry Finn.
All right. Anybody else have a favorite book?
I don't have a favorite book, but my favorite series is the Harry Potter series.
Very nice. I read that as well.
Circle series by Ted Dekker.
Very nice. Well, I was just thinking the other day, I was at my part-time job at Darien Camp's Market, and I was doing my usual job, bagging and running register, helping anybody that comes through my line. And I was asking some of my coworkers and getting into some discussions as the night went on and it died down in the store. I asked them, do you guys like to read? They looked at me and they rejected and said no. And I pondered this and I wondered to myself, why did they answer this? So I began talking a little bit more about the discussion, and I got the response of, oh, well, it's pointless, it's boring, it has no meaning. And I thought about these answers, and I put myself back into their shoes in the high school, and I went back in time and traveled to the time when I was in grade school and we had to read a lot, especially Shakespeare and all those different types of books that people like to avoid and not talk about. And I thought to myself, wow, people really did cheat a lot when reading. They used spark notes and different websites to cheat their way out of the class and to summarize and without even touching a single page of the book. And this really hit me. It's a sad but honest truth with today's society with kids, and it needs to change right now. And it's not just with kids, it's with adults and college students and many other people out there in this world. Well, I'm here to persuade you about the benefits of reading on a daily basis compared with many other things. The more reading that you do in your life can increase the success in your future. From Wagnall's New World Encyclopedia, adults who are better than average readers are also higher than average earners, or most likely to have high-paying jobs. And this really strikes me, and it's very true with many jobs they offer today. Reading is essential in all your jobs, from being a school teacher to a college student to a career in the military even, and all these other careers that have offered. Richard Anderson states that economics research has established that schooling is an investment that forms human capital, knowledge, skill, and problem-solving abilities that have enduring value. And this is very true. Any situation you get into in life requires reading, and to be successful, you need to have these reading skills. The success of your future is going to rely on these different types of skills and prizes that come with reading on a daily basis. Reading, especially free read books, offer a wide variety of books and series to explore. From, as we discussed earlier, all the books that you chose, from Harry Potter for a kid's series or a teenage series, to the Magic Treehouse or Magic School Bus for the little youngsters, and even adult series like Game of Thrones. All these series have different types of themes and discussions to talk about with friends, family, and other people that you meet. It's amazing walking around Barnes & Noble and seeing all these different sections of fiction, nonfiction, magazine racks, and children's section, and everything they have to offer in there. I could spend hours in Barnes & Noble. I'm sure you guys can too. And there's great different ways to read, using Kindles and e-readers. Even your phones in the App Store, they have books that you can purchase. There's just different ways to enjoy it, and I think it's a great point in the direction using technology. Reading helps to increase vocab success in school. Griffin explains, research illustrates that a child without average class level reading ability is likely to display difficulty progressing adequately in core curricula and is at risk of academic failure. And this is all very true. If you don't read, you will fail in high school, grade school, college, graduate school, anything. Even at your job, if you can't read, you can't do it. And you can't make the money that you want to in your life. And you can't get the knowledge and skills that you need to communicate with others. It leads to stronger writing as well when you're reading. If you read a lot, writing will be stronger for filling out applications for jobs and colleges and other different forms of writing And also, reading can help with your success in college, especially with understanding these complex textbooks that are available. If you read early age, textbooks will be no issue, and you will succeed in school. It is now time to realize that our children are in trouble, as well as us as a whole society. The less and less we read, the more ineligible, and the more likely we will to fail at our futures. We need to start reading now. And it starts with basically reading, picking up 15 minutes a day, a night, with yourself, even your kids. And there's many different ways to do that. Just motivate yourselves and motivate your kids to read every single day and every night. 15 minutes, you can even buy some helpful tools to help you with that, like bookmarks that time yourself. It's always a good thing to have those. We need to start now, or before it's too late. Visit a website called Reading Information to learn more about reading, and to visit your local bookstore. And just start exploring and researching different books that you can read, like any kind of sci-fi book that you'd be interested in, autobiography, even magazine. Even start reading news articles online. This all can help you out in the end. Go out there and start soaking up some knowledge. Thank you.